Have you suddenly seen all the buzz about using AI and ChatGPT, but feel totally lost on how to get started using it to accelerate your online coaching and consulting business? Well, I've got you. In this quick video, I'm going to break down the 5 simple ways I'm using ChatGPT and other AI software to grow my business by automating marketing and operational tasks, and even some fun stuff like photo shoots. More on that in number 5. I'm going to keep this pretty simple and basic. So if you're a beginner, this is for you. If you like this video though, and you want more of this, please let me know in the comments so I know to create another one with more advanced AI features. So let's get into the first simple step to incorporate ChatGPT to help grow your business. Number 1, email marketing. If I was your coach at any point in time, I likely told you to email your list every day. Now that's difficult for a lot of people, mainly because it takes a lot of time to write that many emails and schedule them out. So now it is so much easier and quicker. AI can literally write them for you. And it looks like this. You open ChatGPT, you write a prompt, you ask it to write you an email based on that prompt, and voila, you have an email to send out to your list. So you can follow along with me here, and I'm going to walk you through it.
So here are a couple of ideas of how to use ChatGPT and AI to quicken your email marketing process. So I'm going to paste a prompt in here into ChatGPT. This is just chatgpt.com, and I use it all the time. All my different searches are over here. And so I said, can you rewrite this email with a different spin on it, make it powerful and inviting like I'm talking to a friend? The audience is female coaches, make it about 500 words. So that's what a prompt is, if you don't know. And then one of the things I do is I go back into my ActiveCampaign and I look at an old email we sent, maybe even 2 years ago. It still applies to my audience, right? I paste this email. In this case, our call to action was book a call, but you can make the call to action anything you want. And I'm going to paste it right here. Okay. So there's a topic to this email and I'm asking it to just give me like a little bit of a different spin, and I press enter. And then this is what ChatGPT has come up with. Hey love, I see you hustling out there, creating, promoting, and putting your heart into every offer you share with the world. You launched that low ticket offer, right? It felt exciting. You hit go on the ads, Facebook, Instagram, maybe even YouTube, the whole 9 yards. So you're swimming in cash now. Yeah. Hold up. Not quite. So you see, like, this is really good. And this is not exactly what was written here, but it's along the same lines. So it just like takes a topic that you already know you want to send an email to your list about and makes the wording different and make a little bit of a different spin. It's not going to create a whole new idea, because that's where your brain comes in. That's what's so cool about this. It's like if you do have an idea for your email, then you can also say, hi, can you write an email that's about 500 words for my audience of female coaches talking about the positive mindset they need in order to make more money. Now, this is really general. Like I would go way more specific, but I'm just doing this on the fly here. And here you go. Let's have a heart-to-heart about something that might be holding you back from earning what you truly deserve. Spoiler alert, it's not your strategy, your niche, or even your offer. It's your mindset. Here's the truth. The way you think about money directly affects how much of it flows into your life. I know it sounds simple, you see? And so like this is an email. It has steps to it. Now, highly what I recommend is to then take this and definitely put your own little spin on it, your own words. Obviously, you could copy and paste this, automate it so that it goes out, but it is really good to put your own spin on it. This also might be that I've trained ChatGPT in a little bit of my voice already, so this sounds a little bit like me, and I'm not sure if you would get the same outputs, but the more you use it, the more that it will understand you. Now, one other way you can use AI, I mean, there's probably a million ways, but right now we're going to keep it basic. You can actually go in ActiveCampaign. I don't know about other softwares or CRMs right now, and you can just look at this, generate a campaign in seconds. So I'm going to say transitioning from low ticket offers to high ticket offers for coaches. Let's just see what it says about that. Okay. So, like I feel like ChatGPT does a way better job here, maybe because I've trained it in my voice. This feels like really robotic. But again, it's created something. Are you ready to take your coaching practice to new heights? Discover how effortlessly transition from low ticket offers to transformative, high impact, high ticket coaching programs. Maximize your earning potential, build lasting. So a good like base and foundation that you could obviously use to get started and then go from there. A lot of times that really helps people. So these are great ways to get your email marketing in an easier process using AI.
Now, the only thing I would keep in mind is that as you get started, I wouldn't just copy and paste whatever ChatGPT gives you because it's going to sound like a robot. I would spend some time editing in your own style until ChatGPT gets to know you. You can actually spend time training ChatGPT to know your voice, or you can set up separate GPTs that are specifically trained with your voice and niche, but we'll go over that in another video. So then you can add automation so the emails are sent at the perfect time to nurture your leads and convert them into clients. So the result is a steady flow of sales without constantly reinventing, writing new emails, coming up with new ideas, and worse, not emailing your list at all because you didn't have the time. All right, that leads me to number 2, writing captions for Instagram posts. So little confession, I would likely post a lot more on Instagram if I could just post the graphic carousel or B-roll reel, but the platform also favors a medium to long size caption. So time consuming. So right now we're mostly focused on YouTube. So my Instagram strategy is to just post shorts that are cut by an editor or this software called OpusClip. So that leaves me still with the caption problem. Well, now problem solved. With ChatGPT, I can write a short prompt for a caption like this.
So this is a ChatGPT one that I did a couple of days ago. And I started out by saying, write a 100-character caption for a reel on Instagram for a video about, and then I gave what it was about, coaching programs and how the access clients get is changing into tiered access, MRR for long-term revenue, different client learning behaviors that coaches need to restructure. It's not even great grammar, but I'm just giving it what I think it needs in order to spit out something. It gave me this. I thought it was too short, so I said, make it 300 characters. And then it gave me this, which I thought was good, but then I asked it to make it 400 characters and make it more approachable, less robotic, explain what tiered access is, what MRR is, what different client learning is, and add 5 top hashtags. And it gave me this, and I was happy with that. You can keep asking it to refine and add something and, space it out, make it longer, make it shorter. This is the power of, having a writing assistant.
So notice how it can even add call to actions and hashtags. So I have no excuse to keep the posts coming. So moving on to my next little trick, and that is to add a chatbot to your website or sales page. You can actually install a little chatbot on your site so that people get real-time access to support. This is a game changer for any business, and you've likely probably experienced them online as a consumer. And I know what you're probably thinking. I hate using those chatbots, but it is the way of the future. You see, chatbots can literally be trained on how to answer FAQs on a sales page, and they can even pre-qualify prospects before a sales call. So it's like having a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week assistant that works for you around the clock and provides immediate support to keep high-quality leads engaged when you're not online. This can be totally streamlined customer service or client onboarding, and it can increase your sales conversions. So talk about streamlining. Let's get into my next simple way to use AI and ChatGPT. And that leads me to number 4, which is writing YouTube scripts. With ChatGPT, all you need is an idea. It's like a personal writing assistant who has access to a million encyclopedias of the best information out there. You give her an idea and she can flush it out in an outline in seconds. Sometimes I get stuck in the writing process. I'm quite good at writing and marketing, but sometimes my brain just stops and it has a million things going on. And that's where I can ask AI to help me. So let me show you how I do that here.
Here are some ideas on how you can use ChatGPT to help you build out your YouTube channel, write scripts, and find new titles and get ideas. So you could start with this prompt. You're a YouTube strategist. Give me 20 video ideas that I can make for my business coaching business. So yours would be whatever niche you're in, for coaches that takes advantage of the 2025 keyword. These videos should be around the things that they are searching for, their biggest desires, and the most hated pain points. Keep the titles between 50 to 70 characters. And then it gave me, here are 20 YouTube video ideas tailored for your business coaching niche, optimized with 2025 keyword, addressing your target audience's desires, challenges, and trends. So these are great. Some of them, I believe, didn't fit with what I was trying to do, which is 2025 is coming up. And some of it was like how I built a 6-figure coaching business in 2025. So I said, these are good. Can you further refine to create videos that help someone prepare for 2025? And then it redid it for me, and it actually corrected that, so it's more like how to, because 2025 is coming up. And this was another thing that I was researching, and I just did it in the same chat box. So that gives you an idea. Now, let's take this one step further, and we will copy this one, just random. We'll start a new ChatGPT and say, hi, you're a YouTube creator. Please write a script that's 1,000 words with the title, not sure if that matters, and include the top 10 niches specifically for female coaches. And let's see what it does. Yeah. So you can obviously take this and you can edit it and you can make it what you believe is correct, and I definitely recommend you go in and you can rewrite portions, and you can also add in what you believe is more accurate. What I love about this is that it sometimes, actually most of the time, comes up with an idea that I hadn't thought of, and it just has so much information. So use it as a base. So here you go. Like, here's a YouTube script for a video title that ChatGPT just gave us. Here's the script. You're pretty much almost ready to record. All you have to do is go through and kind of, and you can even say here, like, take out the scene language. Like, if you don't like them to tell you what the scene, should be. No host. This is a talking head video. And then it edits it. Okay. So that gives you a great idea on how you can use ChatGPT and AI for your YouTube strategy.
AI has been a complete game changer over the past 6 to 9 months for creating new content for me. I can brainstorm topics, outline scripts, which makes me feel like the task is much easier and faster, and therefore a lot more likely to get done. Think about it. When you're not as overwhelmed with a task and the time it will take, aren't you more likely to get it done? Me too. In fact, AI helped me write this YouTube video. And now onto my final AI secret. And this one is the most exciting and fun. And every one of my clients doing this right now, they're having a blast. So that leads me to number 5, which is creating personalized AI photos for social media and thumbnails. So have you ever wished you could fly to New York or Paris for the holidays and experience all the lights and magic of big cities at Christmas, or do a photo shoot on a yacht or inside a cool industrial warehouse or on the rooftop of a 5-star hotel overlooking the ocean? Well, now you can. At least you can have the photo to prove it. Scary thought, because you do have to question everything now. AI photos can make something look very, very real. So recently I used this software and trained a FluxLora to look like me by uploading photos of me. And then I used prompts to produce photos with different looks and backgrounds. So let me show you exactly how I did it here.
I'm going to show you how I created these AI images of me, which are crazy. In fact, there are so many different ones that I can show you just really quickly. And then I'll give you the quick how-to. Let's go to one of the most recent ones. Some of them I don't like at all. Like, they don't look like me, in my opinion. This looks like me, but this doesn't look like me. This looks like me. This kind of looks like me. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. I'll show you a really really fun one. So these are like for specific YouTube, thumbnails and things that I need for business. I created some with like a suit on, just for some different looks. But look at these. Super fun. Let's see. Look at these. Isn't that so cool? It's just a prompt that I put in about being in, like next to an ice glacier. And so there's just so much you can do. And you can, obviously use them for fun, personal stuff. You can put yourself in Paris. You could put yourself on a yacht. I can't see the previews right now, but one of the ones I did was like Christmas in New York. And then another one that I did was, let's see, I'll show you this one real quick, was me like on a yacht, So yeah, it's super fun. You can have a blast with this. So let me just walk you through a little bit of how it works. So I'm using this website called fal.ai, and it does cost some money to do this, but it's really not much. It's like a few cents every time that you run new photos. And the first thing you have to do is go to the FluxLora fast training. And I'm just going to show you what I did. So I only have 2 entries here. This is where I trained the AI what I look like. So I did it 2 times, and I uploaded a zip file with about 10 to 15 different photos of me. So the easiest way to do that is just create a folder, put a bunch of different photos. If you have photo shoots, great. I do have photo shoots, but you can also just, all the photos you have in your camera roll of you, and you upload them, and then you name them. So this is really important. You want to name them, like photo of, and then like maybe your name, and then 01, 02, 03, 04, then make a zip, upload the zip. And then key here is that you put the trigger word as your name. So this is my name. And I use this in the next portion of this when I run the photos. So you start, it generates this, okay? And this costs $2 each time that you run this portion. So that's a little bit more. Once you have this done, I did it twice just to get like a little bit more, train it a little bit more data. And maybe I'll continue to add more photos to that to make it even better. I just started playing with this. But then once you've done that, you go over to the FluxLora section, and that's where you make your requests. So this is where I've generated hundreds and hundreds of photos. So I'll just show you how it works. This is the playground. And what I love to do is go to ChatGPT and ask it for a prompt. So I say, I need a prompt of a woman on a luxury shopping. No, let's say of a woman speaking. I haven't done this one yet. Speaking on stage to an audience of women. She is powerful, approachable, successful, and happy. Okay, that's all I have right now, and we'll see what they come up. Oh no, it's giving me a photo. That's weird. Write a prompt for me to use. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. Create an image. Can you add 4 more variations? So the reason that you use ChatGPT here is just to make it a lot more specific. So I'm just going to take this first variation. So in ChatGPT, you can write like, I need a prompt of a woman speaking on stage to an audience of women. She is powerful, approachable, successful, happy. You could put in any prompt you want. Now, I was wrong here because it gave me a image, which I didn't want it. And so I didn't say write a prompt. So I should have been more specific. But once I did that, and then it wrote me a prompt. And then I said, can you add 4 more variations? And it gave me all these variations. Okay. So now I'm going to copy one of these. I already ran one. We'll see this here. I ran one of them, looks looks like me, but the background is all this gibberish, so we'd never be able to use that. So let's see what this one comes up with. I haven't even read each of these prompts, but I'm just running it just to get an example. And it uses a few cents every time. So it's generating the image right now, or the images. Should be 4 different images. Okay, that's much better. That's really much better. Let's see if this goes here. That's not bad. That's not bad. And so I like that. We can just for fun go back and use the show or powerful. Okay. Let's use this one now. So you see how I always have my name here, which is the trigger word of the first training that I did for the AI. So then it puts me here. Let's see this one. That's not bad, but the words back here are weird. All right, so I put in this next prompt. I just copy and paste it, and then it reruns over these, but it does save these. The one thing you have to be careful of is the one error that I see in most of these images is that the fingers are weird. And so it's what gives it away that it's not, real. So I think the biggest problem we're having here is the language in the background is not correct. But let's just see if this looks like me. Yeah, it kind of looks like me, but look how this is not English. I don't think this looks like me at all, right? So it definitely kind of messes up a bit, but you can get really good at the different prompts, and that's really what makes it successful. So if you want a more detailed training on how to do this, please put that in the comments and I will create a whole nother video just on the capabilities of creating AI images. And what I'm really excited for is that we're going to create AI videos next. And we'll do that in a future video too.
So visuals are critical for capturing attention online. And now you don't need to do a fancy photo shoot anymore. I'm starting to use these photos for thumbnails, and it makes production so much quicker and easier. And I don't need to be camera ready all the time to shoot new photos for my editor. In fact, the thumbnail for this video is probably an AI photo of me. And there you have it. These are the 5 ways I'm leveraging AI and ChatGPT to grow my coaching business right now. So you must understand what shifts are happening in the coaching industry. So you make sure you watch this video next, which is the new way to grow a coaching business this year.